Note from the reader. Hey everyone, I go by Ditherer, or Fuss Budget, and I felt inspired to make an audiobook in the last week, so here one is. I wanted to make one for a true hidden gem in the fandom, and so my choice was pretty obvious to me. Despite having under 600 readers and fewer than 100 ratings at the time of this reading, Reincarnation or Immortality is one of the deepest and most imaginative novels I've ever read, and I hope making this helps to share it with more people. ROI is actually a continuation of the story The Library of Discord, and ties into another story called A Place for Pinky, making it technically the end of a trilogy. However, those two novelettes are not required to understand what happens in this story, and personally, I enjoyed being thrown into the deep end when I first read this. In fact, there are some moments which probably won't hit with as much drama for anyone who has read A Place for Pinky. I would still encourage people to read them, or to listen to the audio version of The Library of Discord made by the author himself, but in the interest of clarity, I'm going to explain quickly what you need to know to start this story. If you don't want to know this information, and go in fresh, or if you'd like to read the actual work first, please stop now. Spoilers. Alright. Discord, more than just a Draconquest, is an immortal entity whose life can be measured in universes, and to spend his infinite time, he created a library to entertain himself with. The library holds a copy of every spell-checked book that could ever exist, and being in it alone for eons drove him pretty insane. However, when he trapped Spike and Twilight inside of it, they managed to find a way out, and they tried to befriend him out of pity. He rejected them, but Fluttershy convinced him to leave the library for a while, because even though he'd experienced nearly everything in his eternal lifespan, he had never specifically experienced being friends with her. Because all of this was written out in one of the books he'd read, and he desperately wanted that book to be true, he agreed to give friendship a try. He left, took the form of a pony, and changed his name to Accord. This story picks up 50 years down the line. Now, without further ado, Reincarnation or Immortality by Chinchillax.